Okay, this is the butterfly method for adding and subtracting fractions. As you can see, these denominators do not match. There is a worksheet on my website at mrsrivnakmath.weebly.com that you could print out, and it will show you this method. But you can watch this video and it will show you the same thing. So instead of me trying to find a common denominator, I'm going to draw my butterfly. Okay, so I multiply 7 times 1 and I get 7. I multiply 4 times 3 and I get 12. Now, on the top of my butterfly, since I'm adding, I'm going to add these two numbers and I get 19. On the bottom, to make the butterfly's body, I multiply 4 times 7 and I get 28. So that's my denominator. Now, as you can see, this number does not need to be reduced because 19 is prime and does not go into 28. Let me show you another example. One third plus 2/8. I don't want to find a common denominator, so I'm going to draw my butterfly. 1 times 8 is 8. 3 times 2 is 6. I add these two numbers at the top and I get 14. I multiply the bottom two numbers to get my body and I get 24. I have 14 over 24. Now, this is the first video that I'm going to show you some tricks of how to reduce. These two numbers are both even. So the first thing that I could do is divide by 2. If I divide the top by 2, I get 7. If I divide the bottom by 2, I get 12. So now I cannot reduce this number anymore because 7 does not go into 12 and 7 only has the factors 1 and 7. So this is my answer. I'm going to show you one example of how you can use this for subtraction as well. So if I have 5/6 minus 1/4, I don't want to find a common denominator. I want to use my butterfly method. So on the top, since we are subtracting, we need a subtraction sign this time. 4 times 5 is 20. 6 times 1 is 6. We subtract. 20 take away 6 is 14. I multiply the two bottom numbers to get a body, and I have 24. So if you can remember from the front of the sheet, we have the same answer, except we're going to divide by 2 back here. So you can see that we get the same thing. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 24 divided by 2 is 12. And again, we can't reduce, so this is our answer. I hope the butterfly method helps.